welcome to BoostWerx, where everything we work on is pretty much boosted. My wife's Alfa Romeo Giulia is what we're working on today. I have a blow-off adapter plate that we're going to put in it, but first I need to do an oil change on it. So, gonna grab my jack, gonna get this thing up, change the oil quick, and then we will get into installing the blow-off adapter plate, which will help us hear blow-off sounds instead of recirculating it back into the intake tube. I don't know how well it's gonna sound. I've seen some videos, they're not great. We're gonna try it out. Got to get my new creeper that I just bought. One of these days I'll actually go buy a new creeper. I have one, but all the wheels are ruined on it. So, ever since we bought our acreage and moved out here, I've just been using cardboard. I don't work on stuff as much as I used to. I had a 4-car garage before, but decided I want to live out in the country. This works though. Eventually, I have a building. I just need to pour concrete in it, have a shop and a lift. Just not to that point yet. I can't stop spending money on other things that I don't really need, but like, because who doesn't like fun toys that make fun noises? All right. I probably need an oil pan, huh? Okay, so this is your, I don't know, carpeted skid plate. Do you guys put this shit back on? I had a plastic one on my Ford Fusion with a 2-liter EcoBoost. We just took it off and we left it off. I don't know. I mean, if this gets tore up, what do you guys do? You put them back on? You leave them off? Let me know. Never fails. I always get oil all over me. Okay, so I got the oil drain. If you guys are wondering, it is a 13 millimeter for the drain plug. The oil filter number, I got a Mobile 1. M1-113A is what I put in it. And then oil, these cars are very picky about. It is 0W30. And I need to double check, but I believe it is 5.5 quarts exactly. And you'll get a warning if you go even just an ounce over from what I've read and heard on everything. So we're going to try to make sure we get 5.5 quarts in there. Then we'll use our multi-scan ECU to reset the oil life on it. And I will show you guys that. And then we'll get to doing the blow-off valve. This is a European formulated oil gas. All right, so I went about 5.25 quarts. What we're gonna do, once we get the car back down on level ground, we'll let it idle for 5 minutes. I guess that will then the computer will show you what your oil life or your oil level is. These cars don't have a dipstick. As much as I love this car, I love the design, I love everything about it. I could use a little bit more power, but yeah, I should have got the quadrifolio. Anyways, put dipsticks in the cars. Come on. fire shield. I don't, what do you want to call it? I know it's for aero. It also helps keep sticks from bouncing up in there and shit, but we're not off-roading with this damn thing. Okay, now on to the fun stuff. That is finally done. Let's get this installed and hope that the car makes more fun sounds. I think eventually we want to do an exhaust. My wife did mention she wanted a deeper, throatier, more fun sound coming out of it. Maybe a tune and intake at some point. I don't know. It depends on the engagement we get off of these videos and kind of see where we go with it. But this is the adapter plate. Comes from Scylla Concepts. I'll link it down in the description below. That way you can find it. But we will get this engine cover off and we'll get you in closer there so you can see what's going on. All right, what we're looking at is this guy right here. That is your blow-off valve, and it is a recirculating blow-off valve. As you can see, it comes up, recirculates back down into here. What we're gonna do is gonna put this spacer in here. What that spacer is gonna do is let it vent to atmosphere a bit. Okay, let's get to it. Helps if you have it going the right way. Looks like we have something making a mess in here. All right, I think I'm gonna move this connector out of my way just so we don't break it. Grab a little screwdriver. There is a little safety tab on here that you gotta pop before you can take it off. It just doesn't come all the way out. You just pop it a little bit, and you can push the tab. You can see this here. Pop that out, push the tab, pull that open, and I think we might remove this one for the coil pack also while we're here. That one did unfortunately break, but did not come out. All right, so maybe we're just gonna leave that for a second. This plastic likes to get brittle when it goes through all these different heat cycles. I'm gonna have to get a little extension here. Okay, I got a couple different sizes. Let's see if we can get in there now. Just slide underneath that loom. Plenty of room, plenty of room. So if you notice, I'm kind of just backing these off, each one a little bit at a time. That one I kind of held the screw against the solenoid body here. That way I could pull it up and out and not lose the screw. Okay, so we got that off. Take our spacer here. I'm not sure if it's directional or not. Let's take a look on the valve body here. It does not look like it's directional. So, question is, which way do we want to face? I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. I'm guessing we don't want the ports facing down. So we'll leave the ports up. And the screws they supplied take a Phillips head. So grab a Phillips. And we'll see if we can't get one of these started. If you remember, my electrical connector was facing towards me. Back towards me again. Kind of just start them a little bit by finger. Oh, my screwdriver is a little long for this. I might have to go grab a different one, but I can at least get them started. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab a little shorter one here. Now, I can't remember if I said it yet or not, but they claim this, you can install this one without any check engine lights because you're maintaining your factory solenoid valve here. And this head is not quite large enough. All right. Need a number 3, but I need a shorter number 3. Not a big fan of these little bit drivers, but if it gets in there, gets the job done, I guess it's okay. This is a ratcheting one. Never really found any good use for it, but maybe this is the time. All right, everything's good and snug. We will plug our connector back in, relock that locking tab on it, and let's get our old screws and tools out of the engine bay. All right, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna see how it sounds. First, we'll make a run with windows up, see if you guys can hear it, and then we'll do one with windows down quick. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys are picking up on that or not, but you can definitely hear it with the windows up. I don't even know if we need to do it with the windows down, but we'll give it a shot here real quick. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Sorry if it's windy. All right, here we go. On the throttle. Yeah, with how windy it is, I don't really hear it. I actually hear it better with the windows up. But you tell me what you guys think. I was going to show you Forescan, or not Forescan, sorry, that's for my Ford. I was going to show you multi-scan ECU. Let me shut those windows quick. I was going to show you guys the multi-scan ECU and reset your oil life on that, but my cable is not working, so I'm going to get a new cable ordered, and then as soon as that comes in, I'll just do I guess a quick video with everything you can do with multi-scan ECU. Maybe we'll do one on the free version and then what it's like with the paid version, I guess. I've never used it myself yet, so we're going to find out together. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Subscribe, hit that like button. We'll try to get you some more content. What do you guys want to see? You want to see the turbo Cobalt build? You want to see the supercharged Cobalt build? Should we work on the Polaris Pro XP 4? Do some stuff with the 6.7 Powerstroke Super Duty? Or do you guys want some more Alpha content? Let me know down in the comments below. See you later.